Welcome to Is It ADHD Your Life? A couple's perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD your life? Medication catch-up, part deux.
No, don't say that. And that's not a question.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, not part two.
It's part two, we've had a medication. But a medication part uno.
No, right. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
How has the last 2 weeks been? Threw me off because normally we're recording on Monday, but today's a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's thrown me off a little bit. I feel a bit like...
I like it because it's 12 o'clock and it's later and it's not Monday and I'm ready.
Halfway through the week?
Yeah.
Normally you're not like this halfway through.
No.
But to be fair, I don't really see you on a Wednesday.
No.
But obviously I'm still in half term. So we are halfway through, or just over halfway through half term.
Yeah.
How have you found half term?
It's been eventful.
Yeah.
We've done stuff.
Yeah,
it's
we
been
have.
good.
We've had like little activities and stuff,
Yeah.
haven't we? It's not been too much pressure.
No.
Do you think that you've not felt that pressure because you're on medication?
I think it's played a big part in everything the past couple of weeks.
Okay.
I think a lot of stuff's changed. Personally, for me, I think even for you guys is
Absolutely. I'm going to obviously get more into that today. We've got a little list of like little updates that we've got this week. So we went to watch, after the last recording, we went to watch the new Elvis movie, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was Elvis in concert. Although it wasn't Elvis in concert.
We like to do stuff after a recording on Monday. It's like date day.
Yeah.
We tend to do some daft stuff on a Monday and we were really excited about it. Both of us were really excited about it. Really looking forward to it.
Especially because when we had our wedding, we walked into the room to Burning Love by Elvis, didn't we? So now every time I hear that song, I love it. Okay. Oh, shut up.
The movie is terrible. Terrible movie. Wanted to leave after about 20 minutes. First time I've ever wanted to leave a cinema.
It was more like a documentary with a bit of singing slotted in, but it just wasn't...
I don't like that guy.
Baz Luhrmann.
I don't like him. I never enjoyed the first Elvis movie,
really
so I
liked
should
that.
have known. No.
But yeah.
So no.
So that was a bit of a flop, wasn't it? We went to a TV recording in London.
Yes. That was different because I'm medicated.
Yes,
I think.
I wanted to ask you about this.
Yeah.
Because one of the big things that happened was when we got in there, we had no signal whatsoever on our phones, did we? And I panicked like hell because obviously we've got a little boy who's in nursery who's prone to falling off the back of couches and stuff. And I was panicking so much, and he was getting picked up by somebody else, and I was panicking that they wouldn't pick him up on time, etc., etc. And you thought held it together like a pro.
Hey, it's all right.
Yeah. How did you do that? That's old Adam. No, it's not like old Adam mean.
I think there was a lot of stress getting there and stuff, and the driving and the getting into the actual recording.
Yeah.
And so by the time I was actually in, I was just relaxed, and I knew with the whole nursery thing, but I thought it's all right, we'll go out every break we get, which we done, which was every half an hour or whatever, and check the phones and stuff, and it was all fine, and thoroughly enjoyed it. What a day it was.
It was a great day, wasn't it? And we took Kaylee with us, didn't we? It was for her, and to see her come like so close to her hero.
Yeah, it was like watching the end of a holiday romance when she was leaving. Bye, Richard Ayoade. So it was really good.
It was really good. And then lastly, so we've talked school holidays, Elvis, TV recording, and lastly, you've had a bit of tooth pain, haven't you?
Not a bit of I've had the worst tooth pain anybody's ever experienced in the whole history of the world. Very bad. I never slept a wink on Sunday night. That's why we're recording on a Wednesday. I couldn't imagine it Monday morning. Oh.
To be fair, toothache is a bad one, isn't it? Because it's all you can think of. Tongue again, I keep doing this. It's all you can think of.
Yeah, it was very, very bad.
Yeah.
But on antibiotics and hopefully clearing up. So all good.
And get it ripped out soon.
Yes.
I mean, I could take it out for you,
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll video it. Content.
We just watched a film actually, The Housemaid, where he had to rip his own tooth out. Do you remember? I could lock you in it.
That is how I felt. I could have done that on Monday morning.
I could lock you in a room if you want and be like, take your tooth out. So today's episode then, we're revisiting the medication.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it again. So you've been on the medication now for 3.5 weeks? 4 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it's 4 weeks on Friday, isn't it? Sorry. Right, okay. So 3.5 weeks then? You started
No, it'll be... No, it can't be... This is the 3rd week.
What, 3 weeks on Friday?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks,
Just feels a lot longer than that.
I know. It's because of everything we're fitting.
Because you go on about it. Jokes.
It's because of all those extra hours we've got in a day now.
Oh, yeah. So to be fair, you don't nap as much.
No, absolutely not.
I think you've only been upstairs once which is amazing. Okay, do you want to kick us off then? Mm-hmm. Because my questions will probably come a little bit later on.
Okay.
Or do you want me to explain what's happened? Are you going to explain what's happened?
No, I'll explain it. I'm natural. So...
You're a 50 guy now.
So... The last episode, I had been on it for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And my whole life had changed, and it was life-changing, remember? And I was buzzing, and it was very... I looked at that episode this week, my face is very red in that episode.
It was very red. But I remember you saying that to me, like, all the time, that, like,
I
my
was
face
getting,
red.
like, hot flushes.
You're worried about your BP.
Yeah. Because obviously I was told to watch my blood pressure when going on it, so when I look back at that episode, I thought, oh, someone needs a reading. But
it makes a change from someone needs a meeting.
Yeah. But so that was a couple of days into 30, and that first week was unbelievable. That was like, where has this been all my life?
Yeah.
I was getting stuff done. I was concentrating and stuff. We experienced the first time when you went back to work, kids went back to school. I was in the house myself.
Yeah.
I think what I realised about that is it's not actually a magic pill. So you can take it in the morning, but unless you've got a plan of action, then you've just got all this energy and nowhere to put it. So you're still a bit... So I learned that on day one, that there's got to be planning involved.
It's funny that, because I've got some good, bad and uglies that people have sent in to me. And one of them kind of touches on that, about the fact that you can't just... It's not just a magic pill that's just going to... You've still got to take control.
Yeah, you've got to do what with it. Because, I mean, it's great fun just letting it take you. But realistically, if you want work done and stuff, otherwise... I seen something like... Sorry, going off topic.
No,
but I seen something last night on TikTok, and I don't know if I agree with it.
If you write with your right hand?
No. Somebody was saying that with the tablet, so it's Elvanse that I'm taking. And again, before we go deep into it, we are not in any way medical people.
We're not experts.
This is just my experience of what I've went through the past.
Sorry,
couple
your
weeks.
experience, not ours.
No, our experience, but my personal... Anyway, he was saying that because it takes about an hour to kick in, when it kicks in, then that's what you concentrate on for the remainder of the time. So if that kicks in, and you happen to be scrolling on your phone,
you scroll for
that's
the next 9 hours?
For the next 6 hours, 9 hours. So I was like, no, I don't agree with that one, no.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to come in from work, I'm going to be laying on the couch watching Emmerdale, and you'll be like, I took my Elvanse watching Emmerdale and it kicked in, so now I've been watching Emmerdale for 9 hours.
I am behind on Emmerdale. That's how much the tablets are working.
Oof.
So... Yeah, first couple of days, if you've got a plan, then I get it. It makes you concentrate.
Yeah.
It was a full working day. I worked till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is unheard of. Then obviously went out and done the quiz at night. I was worried about crashing at night because I go out to work at night, but first week there was none of that. There was no big crash. There was the only severe side effect, not severe, but the only negative side effect I had was the dry mouth, which I've still got, and I'm dealing with it.
So I spoke to somebody that I work with, and she said that doesn't go away.
No. I've heard a lot about electrolytes. That's my
thing that
I'm going to look into. Or
I want to come down here with drinking some kind of like green drink out here, like electrolytes.
So that was the first week, and it was brilliant. Life was good. Weekend parties were amazing. This new, confident, happy person. Second week, it died down.
Right, okay. And how did that feel?
It felt disappointing.
Wow.
And like, I don't know if it was because I'd hyped myself up so much the week before. The second week it was just kind of flat.
Okay.
And
do you think it was the same, but you just got used to it?
I think so. I think your body must get used to it.
Yeah. Like that was the new normal for you.
Yeah.
So then it must have felt normal. Because it had changed so much, kind of thing.
Did you see a change in week 2?
Things like you went for a nap halfway through the day, so that came back in. I don't necessarily see a change. Didn't see like a change in you itself. No. I think because it was half term. Because that second week was half-term week, wasn't it? And I think I was living on the high of just like being at home and spending lots of time together and stuff. But I don't think I saw. No. I think it was just the midday slump, which had disappeared, but now had come back maybe.
The other thing that comes into play though is that I knew I was only on 30 for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I knew it was getting up to 50.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been playing in my mind.
Because you're a guy that like you can't wait around, can
more.
you? Yes, yes.
I want more.
And if you know more's coming, you're like, I want it now.
Yes.
Because you said to me, I'm going to take that 50 a day early.
Yes, yeah.
And we were toying with the idea because you were like, I don't know what's going to happen. I would rather do it on a day when I've not got parties. And I get that.
Yeah.
But I also think a lot of it, that might have been 20% of the factor, but I think 80% of it was the fact that I want more.
So,
it's died down. I want 50.
I agree with what you're saying. I disagree with the percentages.
Okay.
I had a very valid argument for taking it a day early because of that. I didn't want to up it in case if I'm at parties and I don't know what it's going to do if I up it and thinking about blood pressure and stuff like that. So that was probably the main reason.
Okay.
I would say 70% that and 30% the I felt 30 now, I want to see what 50 does. So I took the 50 and no, I wasn't sure.
Didn't like it, did you?
No.
Did it make you feel more like a junkie?
No.
Because you told me that your teeth are like...
Oh, the teeth. So I started, I was grinding my teeth. That was the first thing. And I'm like, oh, I don't like this. And then I felt dead heavy. So for the first 2 days, excuse me,
You told our friend you'd lost 6 stone and got a funny look.
So I just felt dead heavy and a bit tired even.
Okay.
So I didn't like that. And then I felt towards the end of the night, around about the same time as on the 30, I was getting a bit of a crash. So I was getting tired, actually proper tired. And
but surely that's a good thing. Although I think you've slept worse on it.
I have slept worse on it, that's definitely. But what I've realised is I've gave it a couple of days now, and yesterday was brilliant. It was good. Couldn't get to sleep last night, but I'm also thinking maybe I'm just not that tired because it's a different not being able to sleep than before when I used to not be able to sleep.
Okay.
So it's not a racing mind, can I get to sleep? Sorry, am I keeping you up? It's not a racing mind, can I get to sleep? It's I'm just not really that tired. Yeah. Okay.
So do you think you've taken it at the wrong time then? Do you think you need to take it earlier?
I think there's a lot of things that you need to learn about it, and that's what I'm trying. So you need to learn when to take it, which has been big for me. I remember the other day, the day with the toothache, and I'd slept in really bad.
Yeah.
And I never woke up until at lunchtime because I'd been up all night, and I thought, do I still take this? It's like 1 o'clock. Might as well take it. I was on fire at 9:30 that night.
Yeah.
I was on form. So I think you've got to be careful when you take it. Also eating.
You don't eat during the day at all now?
No, I've been taking protein shit. I like my protein.
Yeah, you have that in the morning. So you'll have protein in the morning. But then you don't eat then till tea time?
No.
Is that how you've lost 6 stone?
That's how I've lost 6 stone. To explain this story, we were at a friend's house the other night, and I says, I know the tablets are amazing, and I've lost 6 stone, and the look that friend gave me, he never even realised he was doing it. He was like, yeah, but the eating thing, I think, although you're taking it, you've still got to eat properly.
Yeah.
So that's still going to come into it. I think I feel better because I'm eating a bit better.
Yeah.
Like I've not had a packet of biscuits since I started.
Which is amazing.
That's amazing. So a lot less sugar, except that it was Easter.
Yeah, I need to get off this Easter thing because it's killed me.
I was listening to my favourite podcast the other day called Follow the Dream. A very, very good podcast. And they were talking about Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Easter eggs aren't the same anymore, are they?
Absolutely not. They're flat.
Flat? What is that?
The big ones are flat. You never get them little bumps in the middle anymore, do you? Like
nothing.
where the chocolate's not like smooth. And they don't taste the same.
No, absolutely not. I'm not big on Easter, but you went all out for us and the kids. So
I like to spoil.
So we had a duty to try out an Easter egg a night, and not what I think the best one was the cheaper Sainsbury's one.
It wasn't cheap. Sainsbury's own mint crunch. I did this really like, I can't call it that. Like I did this thing where I bought like 4 Easter eggs, but we weren't allowed to have a whole one each. We had to have half each, didn't we?
Everything shared. By the way, your shares were bigger than most of them.
That's a lie. No. That's not all of them. Okay, I've got some questions for you.
Okay, yes.
So, we'll start with your first few weeks on the medication then, where you've had it for... What's up with you?
You just went Yorkshire or something. No. So...
Has anything surprised you about how the medication has affected you?
Lots.
Talk to me then.
I have been surprised with the good feeling it's given me.
Okay.
I've described it as having my spark back.
It's amazing though, because I feel like it's give us our spark back as well as a couple. So obviously we are a couples podcast. We talk about how your ADHD affects us as a couple, and I do believe that you going on medication as we weren't in a bad place before, but there's something changed with us, and it's all thanks to that medication. So thanks, Elvanse. It's almost like
did they sponsor?
It's almost like you've gone back to old Adam when you tried to impress me at the beginning. Is that it? Just that spark?
That's been the main surprise, and the other surprise is that I've still managed to sleep, because I was terrified about the sleeping thing.
Yeah,
and I don't. You hear so much bad feedback. A lot of people say bad stuff about it,
but we've had a friend who went on it and come off it because he didn't like it.
And I get it. Everybody is completely different, but what I would say is don't let that scare you if you're thinking about it, because I was so dubious of trying it, and because I say dubious, is that
big word for
was
you.
it right?
Just big word for you.
I was scared because of everything I'd heard, and it's actually so far it's been good.
Brilliant. From my perspective, I can't believe how much it's took your hunger away. Like in an afternoon when I'm like, oh, what do you want for lunch? And you're like, oh, nothing. I'm like, oh. Like we went to a little date yesterday, didn't we, to Hebden Bridge. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get a sausage roll. I see something. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, do you want one? No. And I'm like, oh, I feel guilty for eating. So I'm just like, oh, he's put me to shame.
Absolutely not. No, it's just...
I know, but...
Hebden Bridge was a bad one because we went there because they officially do the best ice cream in the world.
Yeah.
And since I got that ice cream in Hebden Bridge, it
turns
out it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I've never stopped talking about it, and I always think about it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even eat it yesterday.
It must have been longer than 2 years ago, you know. It must have been 2023 that we went because I was pregnant with Theo, so you've not had it since, and you talk about it a lot, and you didn't get it
because I had my protein shake.
Do you? Also, can we talk about this protein shake?
Yeah.
Why chocolate flavoured all the time? Why not vary it up a little bit?
I've realised something.
Yeah.
Right. And I realised that I've done it my whole life, and I've only because I've started thinking about it do I realise that I'm doing it. If I like something, then I just stick to that until it makes me physically sick.
Yeah.
That's just what I do. I will have only that.
Yeah.
I could eat the same dinner every night. If you would let me, before I met you and I lived myself, I would eat the same dinner every night because I like it. And look at your face, you hate it. You hate that.
I hate it. If I could be bothered, I could eat Sunday dinner every night.
So I just stick to what I like until I can't physically face that anymore.
But why would you do that to yourself? Because then you can't eat that thing anymore, and that's just off the list.
Oh, but it was so good that however long I was
enjoying it for. Why would you want to keep that forever?
Because...
so just have it once a week and then you can have it longer?
No, just have it all.
I want it all.
Same as at the minute with vaping, I'm using a e-liquid that you can't stand.
I absolutely hate that e-liquid. I hate it.
But I love it, so I will not buy anything else except that until, look at the ones in the past. I've loved many.
I cannot wait to get back on the Tutti Frutti. Cannot wait.
And then I just won't go near it again because I've had that much of it. I won't go near it again. So I do that with everything. So that's why it's chocolate.
Okay. So don't buy you any other flavours, basically.
No, chocolate. And I love the protein puddings. Wow.
You've also tried, can we talk about going down to London? You tried the protein meal replacements.
I don't want to name them in case we ever get big and famous.
Don't name them.
But wow, that was disgusting. Very, very well-known brand that was recommended to me.
Yeah.
And it was like cardboard mixed with grit. And there's not a lot of things that I cannot finish. I couldn't. It was just. I was like,
so you don't recommend them then?
No, absolutely do not recommend that.
Brilliant. Let's talk about after doubling the dose. Mm-hmm. Okay. How did the increase in dose compare to when you first started?
I think we've just covered that really because...
So just recap it for me then.
It was weird at first.
Yeah.
Didn't like it too much at first. But now it's settling in.
Okay. Did the effects feel stronger or just different?
Different, apart from the grinding teeth, that's stronger.
So I didn't notice you grinding your teeth?
No, it's invisible.
Right.
So I've... I don't mean... I've had too many tablets. No, I mean like my relaxed state now when my mouth is closed is my teeth are
right, okay, like locked together.
Yes.
Right, okay. You be careful, you have to have more teeth out. How long did it take to notice the change after increasing the dose?
That day. I noticed it that everything is so fast. You can feel it. Physically feel it and mentally you can feel the different
How do they make
changes.
it so quick? I don't understand.
It's mad. I don't know.
Okay. And did you experience any new side effects apart from the teeth or changes in how you felt physically or emotionally? What about the emotion thing as well? Because did that heighten?
The emotion thing I think was right at the start when it was new and I felt happy that I felt better, but I felt sad because I've went that long not feeling like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And throughout this whole process, it's something that I've not dwelled on. We've spoke about people feel grief of what they've lost and everything. I've never felt any of that because it is what it is, it's what. But when I felt the difference that day in the first couple of days, that was really emotional. But that went away.
Do you think, does it ever play in your mind that it's took you a tablet to get your spark back?
Interesting. Good question.
Thank you. Just thought about that myself.
No.
Okay.
Because if I've learned anything through the whole thing and through antidepressants, and it's medicine, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's medicine for your brain and how your brain works.
Okay.
So my brain works different from like your brain. And so if that needs a tablet to make that brain better, then why not take it?
Yeah,
why,
absolutely.
Why not take the... I don't understand, like, you hear people that... We've actually had comments with people that are saying they were on medication for so long and it's just this and it's that and it's... So what to get off of it and... But why? I'm a big believer in if something helps you, then just...
Why not?
Yeah.
There are many questions for that a little bit. So what about benefits versus challenges then? So what improvements have you noticed in your daily life then for these 3.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
A lot more energy.
Okay.
A lot more clarity.
Yeah.
A lot less stress.
Yeah.
And genuinely happier.
When it went up to 50, did the stress go even less or did it just like less the same? Does that make sense?
Yeah. The first day I took it, wasn't a very stressful day.
No, we went to quiz at night, didn't we? That was it.
And so it never... I don't know.
I'll tell you something though. Sometimes your stress levels can increase on a Friday night, every other Friday. You didn't let it.
No.
So that was pretty good.
There is a big difference.
Yeah. We kept shouting 50 at each other, didn't we? Every time something happens now, we shout 50 because that's what
That's me on the 50.
Yeah. It asks you here, I think we've covered it already though, has it affected your sleep, appetite or mood in any way? From my perspective, your sleep got better but then has gone downhill this past week again. But like you say, now you've touched on it, you're right, it could be that pill is the stronger dose is keeping you awake for longer. So do you need to take it earlier? Appetite, I've seen a change in your appetite where you now don't eat during the day, basically.
But eat better at night, so eat that full substantial meal at night.
Yeah.
I'm still having breakfast. I'm having a protein-based breakfast in the morning. I'm basically a protein guy now. Which, by the way, can affect your belly sometimes.
Oh,
if you eat too much protein, I'm just saying. And so I still have my breakfast. What I'm not doing is snacking during the day with needless snacks.
No. It's not just snacks.
Or lunch.
Lunch though, but I'm a big. I love going out for lunch, right? I love going for a pub lunch, etc. And the other day I was driving in the car and I thought to myself, I'm going to miss that. Like we won't ever go out for pub lunch again or for lunch.
We
in
can
the day
still
again.
go out for lunch. I'll just have tap water.
You just watch
and
me.
a protein shake.
Yes, that may be a bit sad. Very selfish of me. And your mood, definitely you're a happier person, which is mental. And I don't think it's happier.
We don't actually appreciate it when you call them mental.
I'm going to call you mental. And I don't mean like happier in like you were such a sad person before, or a bad person, or a moody person. Don't get me wrong, the moods would take over, but I don't think we've gone through that whole thing of where you've gone in a mood, so I've gone in a mood, and then you've gone worse and I've gone worse. That's not happened. And I just think that just goes to show that you were always the problem. Jokes. But yeah, I think it's amazing. Do you feel more like yourself or different in some way? Deep.
It is. I feel like my old self.
Right, okay.
I do. I feel like I don't.
So what intrigues me about this is, you say you feel like your old self, right? Before you knew what ADHD was?
No. I mean, like, I've got a tendency to let the stress of day-to-day life and everything that goes on just weigh me down.
Yeah.
And I think for a long time that has weighed me down. And with all the extra stresses and stuff that we've had, and it just weighed me down, whereas this has been like a weight lifted off.
Okay.
And I can deal with stuff better, which makes me be a better person, I think.
So what I'm trying to get my head around is, I'm not trying to like...
No.
So you've always had ADHD, right? And it's only came to light when we started looking into what ADHD actually was, right? So the past like three years, for example. But before that, you were still the person that you were. Does that make sense?
Right, so let's say when we first met, right?
Yeah.
We first met, we are...
we had the life of Riley.
Yeah.
Right. And then we had a baby and that all changed. Right.
But not just a baby, you've got different things. You've got your work, you've got moving houses to a different house.
Of course.
You've got, so all the different stress, I'm just basically, I don't want to say it because of the baby, but baby gave me ADHD.
Big,
was, yeah. But
challenge.
So look at that Adam that you met before all of the stresses came into life.
Before the baby?
No, not before. Before you've got the baby, you've got all the bills and houses and this and that and cars and then look at Adam that was a month ago compared to the Adam you first met.
Yeah, you were different. I don't want to say you were a different person, but there's definitely a change in you.
So that's what I mean by a bit of the old Adam back, just the one that's a bit less stressed.
Okay, that's a bit like,
yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if we've got no contact with nursery. It's fine.
What will be? Okay, we're going to leave it there for the question for the medication. It's dead interesting to see, and it'll be interesting to see again. So obviously you now have another titration meeting, am I right?
Oh, I hope so. They've not contacted me. This is something as well, by the way. They just give you a tablet and then that's it. Take that.
Right.
Nothing. No bit of advice. No what you should do with it. I've had to Google everything, and so they just leave you and then don't talk to you. So I'm assuming I'll get an email saying I've got another appointment before, because it was only 4 weeks worth of tablets. Yeah. So I'm assuming I'll have another appointment before that 4 weeks runs out.
And are you thinking that what will happen is you will have a discussion about these tablets, and then do they try one another tablet? Do they?
I don't think they will, because this seems to be working.
Okay.
What they might do is, I've seen people take different amounts at different times of the day and stuff, and so they might mess about that.
Will Adam, in his brain Adam, want to try a different tablet, or will you be okay staying on this?
No, I've got no interest in. No.
Amazing.
It was never, all right, the curiosity was a big part of it, but the fact that I think it's been a success. Obviously, it's still very, very early, but the success that I've seen, why would you change that? I don't.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for being so honest and open with us.
We went right into what I never expected that to take so long. I thought that was going to be 10 minutes.
Did you have like another? Because you had a new segment for us.
Not today. That was long.
Oh,
sorry.
Right, sorry. Can you give me a clue about what it is?
Oh, it was to do with social media.
All right. Okay. Should we move on to our 5-minute mode?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember what our last 5-minute ones was.
No.
So, do you want to kick off or do you want me to kick off? Kick off.
I feel like recently I've went on a lot about your driving, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
You, I would like to say, are a better driver than me.
Oh, I know.
There's no debate about that. You are a better driver than me, okay? I'm very cautious. You're a very good driver. Unless...
I knew something was coming.
Unless you're doing something else at the same time. You need to stick to driving. You cannot be eating your packet of crisps. This was a bad one yesterday. Eating a packet of crisps. I don't know if you had your elbow on the steering wheel or what in the motorway. You're eating your packet of crisps and I was like, Donna!
I didn't do anything on the road.
No, you never, but
I didn't do anything. Nothing happened. I didn't swerve anything.
You lose concentration when you're eating. Is it illegal? I'm going to Google it. Is it illegal? It's going to be illegal. You're breaking the law.
Well, can you just not... No, mention it on the podcast that goes out to the public.
Well, please don't eat when you're driving.
I don't do anything else but eat when I'm driving.
No, that's it. Okay. Hypothetically, if you did do anything else when you're driving, it's just as bad.
Excuse me, pot or kettle? Did somebody get caught by the police? I thought that the police was going, camera.
Just stop eating when you're driving. It takes your mind off it.
Oh my God, it was a pack of mini cheddars.
It was terrifying. It was...
I hear you.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it affects my driving that much. I think that you, because you're just in the passenger. I think you should
try being a passenger when you're eating and driving.
Try being a passenger when you're driving? Okay. Thank you. I hear you. I'll stop eating. I'll stop eating altogether.
Okay.
We all know that's what you want me. We've heard what you call me. Okay, mine is, can you please, I appreciate when you change the baby's bum.
Okay.
Please just don't fling the nappy. Just leave it wide open on the living room floor with the wipe just inside it.
Oh,
what?
Oh, no. You don't get to come on half term and start disrupting my daily routine. No. I'm just asking you to put it in a bag and put it in the bin. No.
Yes.
Is it ever lying there when you get in from school?
Yes, it is
sometimes.
No,
it's not. No. When you're at school, I get the baby ready in the morning, I throw it in the middle of the living room, and then I always put it in the bin before I get back from school.
I'll tell you who'll back me up. Kayla. Me and Kayla have discussed this because the other day there was one strewn on the floor and I looked at Kayla and I went, I was like, my 5-minute moan.
Well, I hear you. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Just pack it up.
Hard work being a single dad sometimes.
Shut up. If you just pop it in a bag or pop it in the bin, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Maybe you've not noticed it as much recently because I've been going behind you doing it.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, each week we ask you to send in your good, bad and ugly ADHD stories to adhdyourlife@gmail.com. And this week I've got some really good ones about medication. Now they're just on my phone. Okay, so just bear with. Okay, so this one's a pretty long one. It's a bit of a story about medication, and the title, the what's it called in an email? Is it called a title?
Subject.
Yes. Was Day 1 in ADHD meds. Holy shit. So, this person said they woke up, they felt the usual dread, the day stretches ahead, packed with things they should do, but should doesn't mean will. We know how it goes. They make tea, scroll the phone, tell themselves they'll still start work in 10 minutes. An hour passes, they're not doing anything. Convince themselves that the perfect opening sentence when they write an email will just materialise. It doesn't. And then the couch, their little ADHD island. They sit, they stir, they try to muster any energy to do anything productive. They're stuck. That's been their life for months. And then today, when they wrote this email, they took their first med and wow, that was the words. They don't even know how to describe it. It's not like the brain suddenly starts blasting productivity jazz, but the fog gone. The wall, not there. They thought of a task and then before their brain could protest, they just did it. No bargaining, no inner monologue, dragging them through a guilt swamp, just action. They did some work, they cleaned, they had a conversation with friends where they actually listened instead of drifting off mid-sentence. They didn't realise how much they usually have to fight to stay present. Is this what it's like for neurotypical people? I found that amazing. I mean, it's a bit longer, but we get the...
I don't even think we should do Bad and Ugly, because that's brilliant.
It's good,
that
isn't
is
it?
amazing.
Yeah.
And I think people should know that it's not all doom and gloom and headaches and migraines.
Yeah.
And if that's going to help you, then go for it.
Go for it, I agree. Yeah. They've said basically at the end they found they can feel that they've taken their life back.
I love that.
And if they're struggling with whether or not to try the meds, they get it. But yeah. Somebody else said the first day they took meds, they were amazed. Their partner was amazed. Don't get me wrong, they still take them and it's still a good thing, but it's not as amazing after this long. But yeah, they go on to say that everything's just kind of leveled out rather than that buzz that they first got. But again, you said the same thing. That was your second week, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think level's all right. Level could be, if I get to a level rather than being up and down all the time, then I'm happy with a level.
This person said the first realisation was walking past something that needs to be put away or picked up off the floor and unconsciously just doing it. They were gobsmacked.
I'm not there yet.
No, you're not.
Fingers crossed.
And finally, somebody wrote in and said, it doesn't fix everything. Arguably, it doesn't fix anything. It just gives you the push to fix things on your own. So for them, it was like quietening the white noise that had been going on non-stop without realising it. But once it was gone, they could actually hear themselves think for long enough to talk themselves through tasks.
I completely agree with that as well. It's not...
I felt that was quite...
Yeah, it's not a magic pill. It just, you still need to work on yourself. And
which is what you said at the beginning. Brilliant. That's it for this week's episode. Follow us, like, subscribe, comment on all our socials. They're all on the bottom now. And yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.